What's up, worthy? It's your boy Rod Nerdsworth.
And it's your boy GVMBY.
And we are right now on the Nerdsworth Does the Game Thing channel. And guess what? We're about to do the game thing. Video game news is always, and we are always playing video games. So we as avid gamers, nerds, universal, because we're going to get into a little bit of that later. We want to share that news with you. We realize sometimes you don't have nobody to talk to about these things. We talk to each other about these things, so we're going to talk to you about these things.
Let's do it.
First up, the Multiversus open beta has started.
Hey, let's get it.
Who in it? Y'all in it? You in it?
Actually, to be 100%, I got the email yesterday.
Okay.
I got the email yesterday. It was 2 in the morning. I was going to jump on it, and I was like, oh, Multiversus? Enter. It says got download. I said, okay, for sure. Woke up at my computer like
5 gigs.
Yep, nope.
Nah, it's not 120 gigs. It's not 30 gigs. It's like 6 maybe gigs. Unpack. That's good. That's a good size.
Oh yeah, that's relatively small.
The competitor to Smash Brothers, which you are a Smash Brothers fan.
I am a fan of. Yes, that's very
well. In the news, right now, Multiversus, as the open beta is out, there's been people who they found a little bit of data mining in the drip feed, and they saw that some characters are slowly being removed. Gandalf being one of them. Y'all know Gandalf the Great, the wizard.
They had Gandalf.
The wizard for the Hobbit people. These are all Warner Brothers properties, by the way.
Gandalf. Okay, Lord of the Rings.
11 from Stranger Things. Craig of the Creek, because Cartoon Network, he would be a fun wizard, little black wizard kid. He'd be a little black wizard kid. Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones was also, and there's a theory. This was all filmed from Redditor GVMBY5555, and one of the things, there's theories that maybe they weren't fully removed from the game. Maybe they were just shelved.
Right.
And we have theories that really that makes sense in terms of marketing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, so with the Daenerys Targaryen thing, we know, as we know, the House of Targaryen is coming out soon.
Yep, August 21st.
No, shameless plug.
August 21st.
No, seriously, it's coming out. And with that being said, if I were a game developer or a creative director, or I had the say on how to release things, I would probably wait for the series to unveil and unfold itself.
At least a little bit.
You know, just to kind of see, like, what, like, for example, what the Targaryen blood may be equipped to do, or, you know, be used for in a sense. So who knows? There may be new powers. There may be like new lore. We may find out dragons or outfits. Who knows? So if you like, I feel like you'll be throwing your chips into the pot too
many, too fast. And she's a fantasy character. There's theories that they might package these characters into like sci-fi characters, fantasy characters, and so forth and so on. Also, it takes time to build a character. You think it's so low poly that it should be easy, but there's certain balancing things that they have to do across the board as well. And the more characters you add, the more characters you have to balance. So
true. Also, make sure you put some respect on Gandalf. That's probably what it is too. They thought they wasn't coming hard enough for Gandalf. We know we got to come extra hard for Gandalf.
Amazon's Hobbit series, Amazon's Lord of the Rings series is not getting a lot of love.
I mean, okay. I only disagree slightly because I'm not within the niche circle, but I know people within the niche circle of Lord of the Rings, and they are excited. They're excited for the fact that we're getting a prequel situation. So it's getting some buzz. Some people are getting buzz.
Yeah, maybe it's finally calming down after they stopped trying to pander too hard. It was a lot of pandering, and that pendulum swings right back. That pendulum, that thing will swing back hard and bust you in the mouth. There are characters that were in the data mining that made it through that have not been shelved. Marvin the Martian.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. P-32, Space Modulator. I eventually got there. Raven, Teen Titans.
Teen Titans, period. Yo,
Teen Titans, period,
Can we get Slade from Teen Titans as a boss?
I wouldn't see why not. Slade's coming out with a movie.
If we could get Slade as a boss. No, but the Teen Titans, if y'all seen Teen Titans, y'all know the Teen Titan versions of Slade is one of the hardest villains in all of villain history. He was a problem. He was a problem. Slade. Teen Titans. Period.
Gizmo and Stripe from Gremlins. If you are too young to know what Gremlins is, they might be releasing a new movie soon. So
not a remake.
Because this is the thing, and I'll get to this in a second. Joker, Scooby-Doo, Nubia, who is the Black Wonder Woman, but it seems she has her own model and moves. She's not a skin. She's her own character. Static Shock.
Joker,
Day One by
Nubia, Static. Okay. Yes.
Poison Ivy.
Yes.
Black Adam, of course The Rock's going to be in it because Bladum needs to be there.
Bladum.
Beetlejuice.
Yo, I can't wait to see Beetlejuice's skins. High key though.
Yeah, his moves too. I wonder, like, because they are coming out with another Beetlejuice movie.
His moves.
And Michael Keaton is reprising his role as Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Yeah. And the Wicked Witch of the West, which will likely drop a house on you.
But again, like so. I understand that just because you introduce one character from a movie or a theme or a concept doesn't mean you have to introduce all the characters. But at some point, are we going to get there? Is Multiversus going to be the game that has the 100 character roster down the line?
I believe so. I mean, okay, characters that are still coming, Rick and Morty, like I feel like their silhouette is actually right there. It's Warner Brothers. It's Warner Brothers said, we want Fortnite, but we can't make Fortnite. No one else is making Super Smash Brothers because Nintendo was stingy about putting their games on other consoles, and now they have their own Fortnite Super Smash Brothers, and it's actually fun.
Okay. That's fair. I see the lucrativity of it all. Right.
Lucrativity?
Of it all. Okay. I'm like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Really quick, I forgot all the possible characters that we can get in Warner Bros. For this game.
Excited for Warner Brothers characters.
Possible.
So they own a lot of properties, but
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, they already there? They're already there.
I think they're in there. Okay.
They're already there.
The Lego anything. I'm assuming.
They could get a whole Lego DLC and costumes for each
and
character.
And the Lego comes with like what? Ninjago, like Bionicle, that kind of stuff. So Lego stuff. Teen Titans already in there. Animaniacs.
Yeah. Animaniacs, Tiny Toons too, because they're coming out with another Tiny Toons.
Basically anything Looney Tunes, high key. Osmosis Jones.
Let's go. He gets in your body and make you sick.
I hate it. Batman Beyond.
Yeah, necessary. That's just necessary.
You know what I'm saying?
That's necessary.
Mucha Lucha, if you haven't.
Yes.
Hey, if you don't remember Mucha Lucha, that was
you need to. Mucha Lucha with the most amazing Toon Force powered character that would go in a Smash type game.
Right, Mucha Lucha was it.
And if you know me, you know I don't even actually really like Super Smash Brothers like that. Gumby loves it. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm really enjoying Multiversus.
I gotta get it.
So,
wait, Johnny Quest, Thundercats.
Let's go, ho.
Freakazoid.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Shaolin Showdown.
Yes.
And for honorable mention,
and these are all just cartoons. You're not even getting into like
no. This is just the cartoon characters, not even like Game of Thrones stuff. Mike Tyson's Mysteries.
Yep, I want Mike Tyson.
Yeah, if we're doing Adult Swim, what Black Dynamite? Afro
Black
Samurai.
Oh my gosh,
Afro Samurai.
If Sony want to play and they want to pick the Boondocks back up.
Woo! Not the Boondocks characters, bro. That's OD. That what? Whoa, that's different. Okay, sorry. Okay.
All right, no, it's all good.
Wow.
You know what? We're gonna be playing Multiversus. Are you playing Multiversus? Who is your main? Who are you spending your gold on? Because you can actually just play and earn a bunch of gold and buy the characters in game, so it's free. They just want your time. Let us know in the comments below. We're gonna move on to the next story. Next up, the Stray modders are doing the damn thing. First of all, PC gaming and Xbox Series X and Steamdeck. We'll get to Steamdeck. But the modders, they're the reason why, like, when there's a choice between a console version and a PC version, a lot of times I'm like, I might need to get the PC version. So Stray, the future cat simulator by, what was it, Blue, what do they call it? By Blue 12. I say that like I know them personally. Their game is getting high accolade. I mean, everyone loves cats. It's scientific fact somewhere. Even if you say you don't like cats, you really do want some. Hello?
Wow.
The mods that are coming out are doing the damn thing. One modder by the name of NorskPL, capital P, capital L, assuming that's for Poland, is taking commissions so you could get your own cat put in Stray. If you got a cat you love so much and you need it to be digitized, this person will take your pictures of your cat and put it inside of Stray.
Different. Very different.
No set price. You set your price.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Donation based.
Donation based. Like, how much do you love your cat?
Right, how much do you love your cat?
Do you really? What is it? Oh wow, $1,000. Wow. This cat must be dying.
Right. Imagine you sending the email to try to get together with him. And it's like, I might catch 1,000. It's like, cool. You're the second $1,000 cat I've seen this week. It's like the second. Oh yeah, the first one was a $10,000, but you guys are technically in the same bracket. Like, whoa.
Yeah, I get some 50s here and there, but you know.
Whoa, excuse me.
Well, they're big spender.
Oh man. No, but seriously, that's actually like I think that brings up a big point about a really cool point about modding culture. I'm not too old myself, but I grew up knowing modding culture as something physical, as doing modifications to cars, doing modifications to like maybe small
Your
robots.
customized life is when you think about modding, you think about the physical customizing.
You know what I'm saying? Like
customizable existence.
That's where I come from. So like, you know, getting older into this world that becomes the millennial world, that becomes the Facebook and now the Instagram and now the TikTok world in a sense. Modding culture has now become a digital thing. So seeing modders, or maybe it always has been, and I'm just not getting into the culture, but seeing modders in the digital scape, you know what I'm saying? Again, even in games, it used to be, you using cheats in games was considered modding.
Which is like gone now, basically, technically.
Right, because
they're called trainers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they're mod kits, but they're called trainers, and they basically like they'll nerf different things.
I really missed the up, down, down, left, right,
yeah,
select, start, or like figuring a way to like.
The Xbox killed that with achievements.
Yeah, yeah. But anyway, so now with the modding culture, you get to play the game in the way where like technically you have that old school feel of like having cheats again. You get to modify it the way you want to. So
I feel that.
I really appreciate the generation how it turns in that situation. But to be in a game that just came out and it's a simulator, it's an
indie game too, which helps.
Honest to God, indie simulator just came out and what less than a week ago, and people already have beautiful mods for it. Like this is what the community is supposed to do.
Yes,
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
They added a first-person view mod as well. So if you want a cat view, you can also play as a dog. If you hate cats, actually.
Wow.
Or if you're just allergic and you sneeze every time you see one on TV. And a modder by the name of Kangi Danny, which I'm assuming is Australian. Shout out to all of the world. They added a co-op mod, a split screen co-op mod.
Oh, we gotta jump on it.
Wait. I have to buy. I haven't bought it. Have you bought it?
No,
you haven't bought it yet.
PS4.
PC is where the mods live.
See, again, another good point.
PC is where the mods live. PC is where the mods live. It's not perfect, apparently. It has some crash issues, and that's okay. It's not official. It kind of completely changed aspects of how the game works so that you can play with your friend couch co-op. That's dope. That is also sort of a beacon. I feel like really when I see stuff like this I think as a game company, I go, do they think, hey, let's give that person a job. Hey, let's give that person a job. You are talented. You see something that we did not see in our team and we value that. We want to bring you onto the team.
Also, I just want to note that if they don't, you should see it in yourself.
Yes.
Because if they didn't have it in their game and your mod is basically dope enough to get this much, what is it? Traffic in a sense.
Traction,
don't sell yourself short. Yes, you're making a wonderful product for the world, but you know what I'm saying? You created it and that's beautiful.
If you have enough sense to see targets and hit bullseyes no one else can't seem to see or hit, it's your duty to keep hitting it. Keep it perfect, because eventually cats will start seeing what they're missing and they're gonna start trying to hit it too, and they'll mimic your technique. But no, you're the OG and you need to learn how to monetize your foundations and monetize them, whatever that means. Get monetized.
Not monetized.
One eye. No. Okay. Next news. Steamdeck. You can't afford it. Or you can. You just can't get one. I'd put it on my credit card if I could get one. I need it. Steamdeck's modding abilities are out of this world. A lot of people really enjoyed the Xbox Series X and its modding abilities when it first came out. All you need to do is sign up to this thing somewhere, and then you got a lifetime membership to modify on your Xbox and put emulators on it. Well, the Steam Deck also can do the same thing, and right now they're modding the original Xbox so that you can play your Xbox games on Steam Deck.
Oof, perfect.
60 frames per second. That's an up-res, baby.
Up-res.
Oh my gosh. Xemu is being used. It's compatible with Steam Deck, along with some other things, but apparently they found that it runs Halo at 60 frames per second. I started thinking, like,
say less. That's what I thought.
If it can run Xemu, then it can run any emulator. It's basically a PC. Like, you have a handheld PC. They got
Good point.
PlayStation emulation, PlayStation
that
2,
PSX.
PlayStation 1, Switch. What else? Genesis, Super Nintendo. Y'all too young for that. Sega Saturn, they got that on there too. The point is, this is a handheld PC that you can play your games on portably. Imagine walking down the street and you're playing Jet Grind Radio Future on your little handheld because you had the dough. You look dope. What's that, Switch? Ha! What can it play? All the games that come with Switch. I can play all the games that came with everything. Yep. Do they have Mugen on there?
Whoa.
Can I set up a Mugen on a Steam Deck?
Whoa.
Please?
Right. Sometimes I need Max Payne 1 and 2.
Sometimes
it's like
you could, and the thing is, when you have a nostalgia for the classic games, and then you get your games in your hand upgraded. No, where the pixels go? Bushido Blade with no pixels?
Tenchu 2.
Tenchu.
Oh my God.
Battle Arena Toshinden. We all in the PlayStation world right now. Shoot. So yeah, Steam Deck, I think I'm gonna have to get one. I think I'm gonna have to save up. My baby gonna have to go hungry for a couple of days, unless y'all want to send me one. Y'all want to be the reason of baby star.
Send two. I promise
yeah, you send two.
It's going down.
Send two.
Seriously, like Patreon.
Dose.
Send two.
Just in case you speak Spanish.
It's going down.
Ni Steam Deck.
If you send two, one I'm using for my Twitch channel, I promise you. But 100%.
Easy.
It is word to your mom.
Man streams every day. I wish I could stream. This man stream every day.
Send two.
Nerdy ass. Next in gaming news, GTA 6 is finally in actual talks. Bloomberg got to interview some folks at the Rockstar's place with the people, and they're not excited, but they're hopeful. Grand Theft Auto 6 will take place in Miami, a version of Miami, and will will feature a version, and will feature a Latina protagonist along with a male, assuming, as they are based off of the Bonnie and Clyde tales, and they were bank robbers, so they get the dough, but they also die. So I think we already know how it's gonna end.
No, first two questions: is she Bonnie or is she Clyde? Second
That's
question:
a fair question.
I know they're saying it's Bonnie or Clyde, but is the antagonist? There's always an antagonist when it comes to video games. Is the antagonist gonna be a woman or a man? Not that the gender matters, but I feel like if you're gonna change, what are we changing now? And not because I need to know what the changes are, but I'm so excited by this. I want to know what's being shifted around. I'm really excited about Grand Theft Auto going in a new direction. I'm excited.
Yeah, and they were sort of, I guess, forced to. The game has apparently been in development since 2014, and from 2014, you think about that story, but the world has changed a lot since 2014. Since I mean,
DMX died.
DMX died. The rise of the Me Too era, which really brought a lot of feminism and stuff very much so to the focus, and
cancel
problems
culture.
Which changed their workplace. Dan Houser left in 2018, was it? 2019. Dan Houser left in 2019. 2020 happened. Boom, the viddy. So they've been on the ropes for a while and living really off of that Grand Theft Auto money. The Grand Theft Auto 5 money has really been ranking it in with the shark cards.
Well, okay, so answer me this then. Answer this for me.
Answer me this.
Although they lost their chief, director?
The guy who's worked on every successful Grand Theft Auto.
Let's say creative director, chief, director, executive director, editor. Director. They've lost a director for their program in a sense, and so that takes some time to get that back rolling. Why would it take so much time to go from there to here and there not have been so much of a change, What's the holdup?
I think it's the change is pretty massive. All of the employees, because Rockstar had a big problem with employees working super duper long hours and basically being expected to die at their desk to hit deadlines. That has changed. Even after the video hit, a lot of people left jobs and didn't want to go back because they had a sweeter taste for life after seeing so much lost. There's certain production hangups that existed that we as individuals probably could really never perceive. And as they've changed their culture, they've changed a lot of their writing as well, because they used to be quite misogynist. The women in the game, were strippers a lot of the times, or sex items with the hookers things. Maybe they'll add male hookers and dudes can jump up on you in the car too. We don't know. Like, will they cut that out completely? The issue is, in the time that the game has been developing, and then continually, they say America basically has become a satire. The satire that Grand Theft Auto has continually satired. We've become Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
The world,
as ridiculous as the game itself.
Is basically as ridiculous as the game itself. So how do we build on that, while also, now that it's going to be 2024, hopefully when we can actually bring it out, everyone will be more woke than they were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a big jump, and they have to innovate. There's a lot of pressure. There are a lot of people, and then we know we're not going to see Grand Theft Auto 6 online for another 2-3 years after Grand Theft Auto freaking 6 comes out, because that's what they did with the previous Grand Theft Auto. Oh my God. Ooh, Lord. So now that Grand Theft Auto 6 is being worked on, they've released new, and they're releasing a little bit of new DLC, long-winded DLC for GTA 5, which they took a giant hiatus anyway. Right. And Red Dead Online is dead. It's dead.
I want to get into it.
They had a funeral.
I never had an opportunity to get into it. And
you can still go in. It's just going to be lonely like the Wild West actually is.
That's perfect.
Hunt some bears, ride a wagon. Actually, if you get on PC, I'll play with you. I got money. I got a camp.
Actually, again, I have it on PS4. I mean, I might be able to get it for free though. I might be able to get it for free.
You might be able to, since it's dead.
We'll see. I think Red Dead Online is free. Yeah.
Red Dead Online is it still free?
It wasn't.
It was free on the Epic Game Store.
I think I might have gotten it then, because I know I had it for free, obviously, with the game.
Well, I have to. It's a lot of gigs. I've uninstalled Red Dead Online. I've uninstalled Grand Theft Auto Online, because both of those games are massive.
Yeah.
And I do have other games that I want to play, and there are fighting games that I will never uninstall.
Right.
So, so let us know in the comments below. Are you excited for Grand Theft Auto 6? Do you want to be a Latina robbing banks? Is that inappropriate? What I just did? I don't care. I had Latina girlfriends.
Wow! Don't do that. Don't do that.
I can.
Let us know in the comments.
I can do that. I'm black.
Let us know in the
George
comments
Floyd
below.
Was right. And last but not least, in non-gaming news, because at the end of every one of these episodes, as we are diverse in our nerddom and geekery, we like to talk about something that we are also geeking about, that it just so happens to not be video games. San Diego Comic-Con has just passed. Last week, this weekend, whatever, I don't care. I just live here. Life is hard. And Marvel showed up. They showed out. They got a lot of stuff that people are PO'd about. A lot of people feel like they're being forced to watch things with Wakanda Forever. It's weird. They're mad that Namor is a Mayan Aztec descent as opposed to a underwater Asian dude, Spock. Like, what? I don't know. Anyway,
literally Aquaman.
It's literally, yeah.
And I know it's not the same, but literally.
Yeah, they just made it less Mediterranean. They made it more, because there's talks about how the Greeks and those who wrote those stories were actually very much so inspired by the Mayan culture.
No. I'm saying, like, I'm glad that like that's his culture. I'm saying, like, literally, we've been seeing Aquaman for the last 6 years.
Yeah,
movies. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't.
He's in the Justice League as
well. Yeah, the other people are blue. Y'all mad about that?
Y'all got it. Y'all got
the Atlanteans are blue. They not Mexican. I ain't seen no blue Mexican. I saw the Blue Man Group and they don't look Mexican. Anyway, Marvel showed up. There's a lot of stuff that's coming that I'm not excited about because it's too far away, but it should be big stuff. DC, they were there.
Let's run it down. What's DC got popping?
They got Black Adam.
Okay.
The Rock. They showed another Black Adam trailer.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, real sturdy.
Shazam Part 2, Electric Boogaloo,
Bow.
Family on the Move.
Bow.
Right? Bow.
Is that really the name?
No.
Oh, but I said that's low key. Like I feel like low key they would like, hey, not the Electric Boogaloo, but Shazam 2, Family on the Move. I'm just like,
that's a Christmas
would they do
title.
that? Right.
Marvel Family on the Move.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be the Christmas special. So crazy. What else?
And
The Sandman.
that's Netflix. I mean, yeah, it's a DC property, but that's not. That's not.
Never mind, because I did see it and I was just like, wait, this is totally DC, but I guess I don't count.
Flash. Oh no, Ezra Miller messed that up.
It's not coming out no more?
It's coming out, but I don't think they really know what they want to do with it because Bull was in Hawaii wilding. He was wilding in Hawaii.
He's been arrested multiple times, mostly in Hawaii.
Marvel Universe has been holding it down. DC, more hope for you. I will say this really quick before I go. DC, you have more hope if you keep it dramatic and keep it visceral and keep it like, you know what I'm saying, really dramatic. Like,
and recognize your place. Recognize that the Marvel Universe is about man taking on God and cosmic orders with the best ingenuity of mankind and what they have genetically and technologically speaking. DC Universe is gods on Earth, being gods and trying to manage themselves amongst man.
yeah.
They're two different philosophies.
So yeah, sciences that go behind it, the inner ideas and conversations. Like DC's more rooted on like an internal space. You know what I'm saying? I feel like DC just stick to it because Joker, it hit. You know what I'm saying? Batman, Dark Knight, it hits. You know what I'm saying?
People complain about simps, but y'all needed a good simp movie.
Every time you guys have dramatic movies,
Good
movies
incel
that's
movie.
like, I'm not saying everything needs to be an origin story, but everything needs to be as dramatic as an origin story is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They killed it with the Batman too.
Like I'm saying, like I'm just trying to tell
Don't
you,
be
DC.
afraid of the R rating. You
got
know
it.
who just learned that? Disney. Deadpool 3
Whoa,
is going to be rated R.
It's going down.
Don't back down from your audience growing up.
It's going
That'll be the biggest mistake you make
down.
because nobody's having kids anymore because they turned over Roe v. Wade.
Get away from me. Wow.